What's up? You're listening to Countries We Fucked, the anti-Israel podcast.
Yeah.
With your host, Adam
Friedland.
I listened to an episode of GW.
Guys We Fucked?
Yeah.
How was it?
I don't know. It was like, there was like 30 minutes. I mean, I don't want to shit on other comics, but there was like 30 minutes solid of plugging sponsors.
Oh, damn.
And it's like the amount of money this section is generating.
Yeah.
It's like making me so
I
depressed.
didn't realize that
why
it
don't we
was-
have, by the way, why don't we have Fleshlight or some other porn company or some
I don't know.
kind of
That shit's tricky. I'm like actually working on
Oh, okay.
some stuff.
I
so.
didn't realize it was guys we fucked. I thought it was F and then @, pound, asterisk. I didn't realize that's what
Yeah,
it stood
it's
for.
guys we F cartoons getting into a fight in the Wild West. CKED.
I mean, that's just a perfect example of patriarchy at work. iTunes making them change
Yeah.
fucked into some sort of...
And then the boys roll through with
And then
a
the
literal
cum
cum
boys.
logo.
What is
Slid
going on,
right
by the
past.
way? I thought for sure the first one we uploaded was going to get, like... Can't they just tell us we can't do it?
A guy told me that the iTunes guys is just it's one guy. It's one
Oh,
guy
nice.
that runs
standards and
podcasts.
practices? or
No, it's
something?
like one guy that's like, yeah, I'm iTunes Eric. I'll just hang out here at Apple. Cappuccino, baby. I make the lists. I figure out which ones are the best ones that everybody likes. Yeah, I mean, we don't chart anymore.
Cool.
Unless it's like immediately after the podcast is uploaded.
Right.
And then it's, I don't know, you have to get subscribers. I don't know how the fuck that shit works.
Right.
I was told that it's mostly bullshit by a guy that's also not on the top. Yeah, I'm sure if you asked,
Ira Glass.
if you ask Christina or Joe Rogan, they'd be like, no, it's 100% legitimate. Those statistics are real. But who cares?
It's good to be with the damn boys.
We're on there. Despite breaking all the fucking rules, I think the only reason why is because I made sure to mark everything as explicit.
Okay.
Like mislabeling things is what might get people in trouble.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like if you call it the Blues Clues podcast and the picture is a dick going into a child's mouth, they might be like, okay, well, is it explicit? And then if you say yes,
You're
then
fine.
there you go. You're good.
Now, is that an actual picture
the
you
official
took?
Blues Clues podcast with me, your host, and it's just the sound. That's all the podcast. It's and then Velcro strapping and unstrapping.
And then a baby crying.
Yeah. Yo, how about that video? Did you guys see I posted it? I found a video of a baby laughing slowed down, and it sounds
like Brandon.
It sounds
I heard
exactly
that.
like
yeah.
Brandon.
Really?
I faved it.
Yo, this fucking piece of shit cat, can you stop it?
Yeah. That's Brandon.
That does sound exactly like him.
Yes, this is our first. We haven't chilled in a while.
I know, it's nice to be back, dude. So much
Good to see
hilarious.
the boys.
We missed the Trump pussy grabbing shit.
we stacked episodes a couple weeks ago before Stav went out of town, and I was talking to Nick's roommate Felix, and he's like, "What if something terrible happens, like a terrorist attack? Like you guys won't be able to pot it out, and then
Something
so
incredible
many better
happened.
things happen than terrorist attacks."
I love it, dude. Move on her like a bitch. Trump was trying to get pussy via furniture.
Yeah.
via-
Move on her like a bitch. I think was the hidden gem.
It was beautiful.
of the recording.
I'm a
Well,
singer.
I was
like
talking.
a bitch.
I was talking with Dave Smith in the green room of Red Eyes, which is a TV show that I do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
What
An
channel?
unpaid TV show that airs at 3 a.m.
Yeah. So we were there, and I was saying like that. With the most the angle I would have gone with that recording is like it's embarrassing that they have a secret recording of Donald Trump earnestly trying to impress Billy Bush.
Billy Bush. Yeah.
It's like if they be like, oh, we got this secret recording of Donald Trump bragging how much he can bench press to Ryan Seacrest. That would be bad to me. It's like, oh, in secret he talks about how he grabs women's pussies. It's like, I'm sure,
Right.
like why?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's shocked that that guy
I don't know.
ropes bitches?
Yeah,
I
this
guess
country
it's this
fucking
late in the
sucks.
game that they're like they have to. Okay, this is the thing we're gonna be outraged with.
Right, it did feel like a thing of like every Republican was trying to find something to distance
Well,
themselves
two
with.
months ago, it was like, yeah, he raped a child, and people were like, so what? Like, we need
Right.
something better.
2 months
Like,
ago,
we
he
got
was
Access
like,
Hollywood involved. They're like, juicy.
no, he's like, we need a literal Gestapo force to go from house to house and take illegals, like the Holocaust. and take illegals and send them to Mexico. And, everyone's like, oh, make America great.
Well, honestly, you're kind of racist if you have a problem with that, like sending people back to
interesting.
Mexico. 'Cause it's like, Mexico's great. It's a POC country, so it's better than America. Basically, everything POCs have ever done is better than what white people do.
Right.
Like, he's saying we want to take these people and send them to a place better than America.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
is
yeah.
that
Oh,
bad?
I see.
So,
I didn't realize
basically,
that
this
angle.
whole thing is that he's losing, right?
Yeah.
And they want an excuse to not endorse him because he's losing now.
Yep, that's the hot political ass fucking take.
Is
from
that
the-
it? Thank you.
My question
Yeah.
is, who gives a shit?
I
It's
don't
been 2
fucking
weeks.
care.
Yeah,
We
no
don't
one
care.
cares. I don't
I
care.
don't know. There's
We
funny
missed
stories
Ken
we could talk
Bone.
about.
We missed Ken Bone.
Yeah, somebody said he looked like you.
Huh?
Somebody
Yeah, I mean,
said-
everyone's gonna say it every time a fat guy with glasses comes up. But I'm much cuter than Ken Bone.
Yeah, I don't think you look like Ken Bone.
Thank you.
Shout out to Ken Bone for not getting in trouble for child porn. I was like, this guy's definitely going to be a child porn guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? You
No,
just
yeah, I
look
feel
at
that
him,
way.
you're like,
I mean,
oh,
you
yeah.
know what I
probably-
feel that way about Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
People are like, he was great. And I'm like, yeah, he didn't fuck kids. And they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And
No,
I'm like,
but
no, really. I mean, I feel like he should have. He had to have wanted to.
Mhm.
He wanted to.
You think he wanted to fuck kids?
Absolutely, dude.
Okay.
Mr. Rogers?
I don't think so. I bet you Mr. Rogers fucked whores, dude.
No, I guarantee you those guys' balls were fucking ocean blue.
No.
They were like they were
I bet
ready
you
to
he
pop.
fucked. Like he
Like
fucking.
ripe blueberries. He was fucking so waiting.
Every
to-
time a little girl like bent over to tie her shoes,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
like, "Oh boy."
He's like, I gotta go hang out with the trolley. Yeah, he's into tiny train. His best friend was a train that he talked to. He hung out with children, of course, dude.
Yeah, he would kiss kids with the puppets
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that he was operating. No,
Mhm.
let me kiss you lower.
and the power of Christ kept him so thoroughly, in the tiny closet that he never.
Is that what being a child? Is that the closet child molesters hide in?
Oh,
Is the
yeah.
tiny closet?
Yeah, the play school closet, the toy chest.
In the toy chest.
Wait, I think toy chest is like, wasn't that the name of like
It's a porn store.
Yeah, it was like the FBI one last year. No, it was like Playpen. That was the one.
That's hilarious.
Last year, the
Playpen's great name.
last year the FBI they like seized some child pornography website, and they're like, this website is so good, we have to keep it going so we can catch more pedophiles. And they just ran a child pornography website.
Oh my!
for
That
like 6 months.
Clearly there was a pedophile in charge of
always.
that operation.
It always turns out that that's the fucking case. Like,
Right.
like that was my big gripe with all that
to catch
a predator shit.
Yeah.
It's like, they're like, look at these heroes that pretend to be children online all day and try to fuck grown men. It's like, no, there's something wrong with those people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Didn't they find some shit on the host, Chris?
No,
What's his
I
name?
think you said this before. I don't think so. I think he just sucks.
Maybe.
Mhm.
All right.